Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mine O'Clock. Hope everybody's doing well. Coffee. Yep. Can I just sit here for the next 2.5 hours drinking coffee in silence? Sounds kind of nice. Go for it. Sick. Off the top, I hurt my fingy the other day. I actually canceled my Tarkov stream last night because of it. I think Minecraft will be fine. I actually think I can probably actually just shift my hand over and play like that. Not really possible with like a flicky action-packed shooter game. But today should be fine. But I slammed it in a door. It hurt a lot. It still kind of does, to be honest. But I'll be fine. Anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Really quickly here, Z Blessed, welcome back for 50 months. Blind Prophet for 48. Writer Alf for 31. Temporarily Awry for 36. Herf for 33. Totally Defiant for 52. And Empress Rera. Yeah. I apologize. And Warlord FDC, welcome back for 34 months. Friends, I have friends. Wait. Friends? Hello. Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
How are you? How are you?
Good. Chilling, partying like a rock star.
I'm very warm. Good. Why am I warm? It's okay. Mechazino, welcome back for 17 months. I'm going to open my window because it's warm in here. Entertain them now. Do it.
This is a story all about how this mind pack got flipped, turned upside down. Now, I'd like to take a minute to throw to Uno there, so just take it away, Uno.
Hey, what up, my peeps? This is a story about this mind pack, and
Good.
it's all going to be all over the place. It's just going to be, you'll laugh, you'll cry, it'll change your life.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. I didn't get up and open my window yet because I wanted to test you and see how you did.
Okay.
Not well. Not well.
What?
Not well.
That was a totally brand new and improvised, like, freeform rap song Uno and I just did right there.
Okay. I'm going to actually take my headphones off now. Do better.
Rap is a strong word.
Wow. We should talk about what a bully James is.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I mean, we grace him with our presence every week.
Here we are doing our absolute best, busting our butts for this Turner.
Yeah, and all he gives chat is chair.
Do we even need James? What if we had a new 9 o'clock but no James?
We'll make our own stream.
Works for me.
Oh no, he's back. I mean, hi James. Chat, are you not entertained?
Bring me the head of light entertainment.
All right. Second week in a brand new mod pack. What are we doing?
Well, an important question is, what do you want to do? Right?
Mobs?
Mobs.
Ooh. Like a good old-fashioned Marby Farmy?
Yeah.
I love a good, big, large farm, like a gold farm in vanilla or something like that. Oh, you have a stupid whoopee cushion on your stupid head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait for it. I'm
just flying over Joe Kim's base, and
I'm still actually
going on.
Loading in. ND Casey, welcome back for 48 months. Red Saint, 38. And Sinar for 12.
I tell you, this multi-jump 5 is insane.
Glad you're enjoying it.
All right. What's changed since last week? Ooh.
Well, first of all,
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that changed a bit, I guess, if you haven't seen this.
Look at your dragon.
We went from the Hobbit Hacienda to the Guild Hall.
Cool. Wait. Why is there a shallow dirt here?
I don't know, actually.
Forgot about my music. Fancy.
Oh, yeah, may I introduce you to my precious idiot children?
Uh-huh.
All right, over here.
Oh, okay.
This is Lenora.
What?
Lenora's ready to go to school anytime now. Look at them.
What is it?
That's a very rude thing to say to my precious idiot child. But this is a slabfish.
Oh, okay.
That's a fish.
It's worrying.
Okay.
It has a little backpack because it's ready to go there. And if you right click on it, you'll see that it's all ready to go to school.
Ah, I got an apple, homework, milk. Okay.
Yeah. And then over here we have Evie.
I mean, that does look like Evie.
Yeah.
And then beside Evie, there's Gibraltar.
Sure, of course.
And then finally, we have Cam.
Yeah, it looks like Cam. What are these?
So if we go to a swamp biome, you'll see them in the wild, and they're very interesting. It almost feels kind of like a Pokemon game. There's dozens of unique skins based on the name. So like Eevee is almost an Easter egg, where if you name it that, it turns into that skin afterwards.
Okay.
And then if you name them, if you breed them in different biomes, they have different unique skins, all kinds of very fascinating stuff.
Huh.
And the thing that really surprised me is they are fish. And the first time I saw them was swimming around. And then one of them just got out of the water and started walking away. And I was just like, what the good, what? Oh, come back.
I mean, that is kind of how, fish happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I decided that they needed to be protected. And well, here we are.
Fair enough.
Look,
And then Joe got her
don't
hands on them. And then it was all over.
Yeah.
Don't mock my flippers. My flippers are high quality.
Cool flippers. Okay.
Oh yeah, how are you doing for trinkets and stuff? We should visit the store before we get out of here. And then yeah, if you haven't been in here for a bit, there have been some slight changes.
Nice.
There's a work in progress. Joe's opening a restaurant, combination restaurant and tavern over here. So it's a work in progress.
Cat cafe?
Obviously, yeah. Yeah. So welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Tavern.
Nice.
Oh, saloon doors.
The trinket gotcha.
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Oh, this is terrifying. This is some sort of slabfish effigy.
Ah. I don't like it. All right. I mean, you're certainly making progress. Hey, a little you built your base right on a dungeon. That's neat.
Yeah, yeah. Hilariously, directly above, like literally 4 blocks above that, is where the villager librarian trading hall is. I think the thing I'm the most proud of, James, is come check this out. Because modded has junk, just so much junk. So I made I made what feels like the proper storage room for all the just absolute garbage you find everywhere in modded.
Blank scroll. Sure. A cherry
What's this
door.
fancy green armor?
Fire dragon heart. Damn. Wow, yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
There's just so much stuff in modded. It just never stops.
A bunch of dragon skulls.
This is why there are entire mods devoted to just storage.
Yeah, and they're not enough. So I just had to make it like a little shame hole.
Wait, what storage mods are in this?
We've got AE2, we've got storage drawers, we've got iron chest.
All right.
I don't think we've got refined storage. No, it's AE2. AE2's the...
Cool. Okay. So...
XNet's not really a storage thing, but it is very useful.
Right.
I have a question for you, James. I'm sorry I keep distracting you as you try and move on. Have you heard Pig Step?
No.
So Pig Step is the new song that was added with 1.16
Oh,
update.
yeah. I have heard it.
Oh, I hadn't. It's an absolute banger. If you want to put it on, it's the purple record.
Oh, it's a vanilla one.
Yeah. Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. This one.
I was gonna say, yeah. This is content ID. Search the stream got muted. Well then.
Wait, did it really? This is in-game. What? This is in-game music.
Yeah. Sometimes that
Yeah, I
happens.
can do.
Oh. Well then.
It's fine. Don't worry about
Never play Fallout.
it. Okay. So, yeah, we talked about this off stream. The idea we are going to tackle for the next little while is Woot, mod pack called Woot, and making a bit of a mob spawner farm area that everybody can make use of. And we're going to do it at the spawn village. Is that correct?
That's the plan, yeah.
Yeah. So shall we head that direction and maybe start scouting locations?
Sure. Do you want to check out more trinkets just in case you want to get
Oh,
more
yeah.
geared out first?
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, and if you don't have food, Joe's been stocking up increasingly cool food. I've been enjoying these delicious egg sandwiches.
Pocket piston.
Oh yeah, you want to just like really bop people when you punch them?
Kinda do. Increases knockback dealt by the wearer. Ha! Neat.
Yeah, there's more trinkets in this barrel over here too.
In
Oh, actually, something. Uno, do you have a gold ring yet?
A gold ring.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I'm gonna craft one for both of you. It's actually amazing.
Oh, I like the thorn pendant. Very simple. Second whoopee cushion.
How dare you? All right, I have a gift for both of you. Uno,
All right.
James.
Oh, an exquisite ring.
What does it do?
Oh.
Renders
right,
picklings
okay, yeah.
neutral and more. Oh, that's cool.
Right? How cool is that? So you don't need to have another piece of gold when you go into the Nether. You can just
Nice.
yeah. I thought that was mega cool.
Have you crafted yourself or found yourself an ender ring, Serge?
I haven't, but I'm not using end stuff. Everything's going to my backpack instead.
Yeah. Because I've got my backpack and I put the ender ring gives you access to your ender chest.
Yeah.
Just
No, I
off
just
the
haven't-
keybind.
I haven't been doing any of those shenanigans yet. So
All right. I got some stuff.
all right. Well, let's head to spawn.
Have you got you've got a spare waypoint on you as well? We can put a waypoint down where we decide to build.
Yeah.
Oh, should we go?
Well,
to,
ideally, it's not so far that we need a second one in the village.
should we go to bed?
Yeah, I got it. You should have a sleeping bag.
Oh yeah,
on
I
you
do.
Still.
I do.
The goal is for this whole 9 o'clock season is for you to always have what you need. All right, so we can see literally, actually, right where we are. Excellent, thank you, Chris. This is the foundation of because we're in sort of this fantasy setting. Chris, one of my Twitch and Discord mods, is making a big guild hall.
Okay.
So you can see the footprint of where this is going to be in here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's right off of spawn. And so let's go up and ask ourselves where we want to go in relation to
Wait,
that.
didn't I get an Elytra? Oh, I
You
did
should
too.
have one.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a known bug in the pack right now where all of your trinkets become unequipped every time you rejoin the server.
Oh, neat.
You might just need to re-equip a bunch of things.
Does anybody have a bunch of fireworks?
I do actually. Oh, do you not have a double jump yet? Hold
No.
on. I knew this was going to happen, and I actually have a spare thing on me just for this. So here is a spare double jump trinket as well as a stack of rockets for you.
So,
Oh my god, you fart every time you take off.
wait, seriously? Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this is... Oh my god. Alright, modded Minecraft was a mistake.
That's kind of brilliant.
Every time. I'm 37. All right.
So if you sprint when you activate your double jump, you book it.
Yeah.
Like, you can... I barely ever use rockets now because you can just kind of like Hulk jump your way across the world. It's incredible. Like, just the amount of mobility you have in this mob pack it's so good, James. It's so very good.
Okay, so the idea with this thing is to build a big, or the idea that we had, and we haven't really discussed it like a lot, is to build a fairly big warehouse type structure, and inside that house all of our mob spawners. Now I agree that, or I would say that I don't want to go overboard and create a separate woot spawner for every single mob, but I do think having like a set number of spawners per maybe floor or whatever we want to do would be a good idea. Or what we could do is make like a, because Uno, can you give a bit of a like TLDR on how Woot works?
So Woot is a mod to try and make mob farming a bit more server friendly, because obviously having a load of entities kicking around is generally bad for servers. Woot basically tries to automate a lot of that and make it, sensible. So it actually sort of produces loot by taking power. And the way it works is you first have to find the mob, kill a bunch of them, and use that to create a controller for a big multi-block structure that you then make. And then you can add things to that multi-block structure to give it fortune, effects of fortune, things like that. And depending on the level of the mob, the bigger the structure, the more power it takes, that sort of thing. And you can even generally do things like boss level stuff as well. So getting ender dragons, withers, that sort of thing to come out of it.
So how many different tiers of... Actually, it would be great...
I'm literally bringing us the manual right now.
Cool.
There is a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where is James? I made one and then I gave up on it. So the one thing this isn't good for is it's not good for experience.
No.
This is all about the drops.
Yeah.
So there we go. Just went and grabbed the manual there.
Feel like there's a way to get experience out of it, or that might have been an old version.
Is there a factory tiers? Oops.
Yeah. So you can get XP out of it, I think, with the wisdom perks.
Okay, so I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, factory tiers. There is the Zelator, which is the lowest tier. These names are stupid. There's tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and then tier 5 is used for bosses such as the Ender Dragon. So what I'm wondering is maybe we want to build like a bunch of like tier 3 and like a tier 5.
Well, may I make a suggestion? And why don't we start with a tier 1 and get a squid farm?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of infrastructure we're gonna have to make first, because you need to make. There's a couple of things that we're gonna need to make. We're gonna need to make mob shards, and those are basically you program the mob shard by attacking a mob with it, and then you have to use that, have that in your hotbar, and kill a bunch of that mob. So we might have to go out and find kill 10 or 12 squid or something like that.
Okay.
How does that compare to soul shards from older packs? Because we've
Very
done stuff
similar.
like that before. Okay. And then do you need to kill 500 or whatever and get like a special
it's
enchantment
nowhere.
to make it work?
No, it's nowhere near
Okay.
that much. I think when I was doing it on Direwolf 20, it took kill 10 blazers to program the mob
Okay,
shard.
that's not bad.
You then use that mob shard to create a mob controller, which is, the controller for a machine, and that's a block. But you need to do these sorts of things. So there's a special anvil that you use, and you have special plates and basically special ingredients. So we'll need to do things like injecting dye into glass to get a prism. So there's a bit of infrastructure that we need.
Does this
in order
need
to do
power or is it self-contained? Like, do we need to
it
make
needs
an RF thingy?
that. Yeah, so we'll need some RF to
Boo.
do this as well. But once we've got with the skeletons going, they will drop coal, which we can then feed back into the machine to power itself.
Interesting.
Okay.
Same potentially with blazers or other mobs.
So
Would it be worth it to start firing off a list of all of the farms that you think we'll want, and then we can figure out what one to start with is?
maybe
Should we get some signs and put those down, and then we can knock the signs over when we've done them?
I was going to say, how
Right.
about today we just really basic, as you said, just let's make a tier 1, right? And even if we tear it down and then rebuild it wherever we're going to put all these things, that's fine, right?
Yeah, the intern should make that easy to build.
Sorry,
so
the intern?
There's a tool called the intern.
Oh, I was going to say Aaron's hiring interns in video games, so.
Yeah, no, there's a tool called the intern, and a tool called the layout guide that make this a bit easier to
All right.
visualize the size of as well.
Okay. So, I guess let's start by, I guess maybe let's start with skeleton, or do you want to start with squid?
Well, do we want to make a couple of... So if we get enough stuff to get 3 mob shards up, and then we could go, one of us get squid, one of us get skeleton, and then another person get something else.
I like that.
Sure.
So to make a mob shard, we need a pearl, we need a shard dye, and we need a Yahammer. Stygian...
Yahammer.
Wait, how do we get Stygian iron dust?
So Stygian iron comes from netherrack and iron.
Oh, yeah.
And
So you
soul
start with
And soul stand.
Okay, let's go to... I don't know how much stuff you have, Uno, but let's go to my base and just start plundering.
Yep. I probably don't have a great deal of nether stuff, but I certainly have plenty of iron.
I'll hop in the nether really quickly and grab... looked like we need soul sand as well for the Stygian
yeah, we'll need
whatchamadoodle.
soul sand.
So,
Have you got plenty of string as well? We'll need at least a bit of string.
we have... Oh, yeah, we have a couple stacks.
How do you make the Stygian anvil?
We'll need some magma as well. Do you have any magma blocks, Serge? Or can you grab some while
I'll
you're there?
grab it. Oh, yeah. Just add it to the shopping list. How much is a bit?
We technically only need 1 block, but grab a couple probably.
Yeah, we're working on Woot Farms.
Woot, there it is.
That's
chat.
going to be our project for the next however many weeks. Where did I leave off here? While you guys are getting all this. Mechazino, welcome back for 17 months. ND for 48. Red Saint UK for 38. Sinar for 12. Boiler Snake for 13. Chakawa, 1977 for 25. Salfredo for 10. Galarati, 13 months. Spleen Lord, 54. Wait, my thing stopped working. Anime Kitty, 36 months. Friend Train for 15. Northos for 70. And Mama Tats for 19 months. Welcome back.
Right,
I think
Magma and Soul Sand now, Uno.
I missed some, and I apologize, but my Lurbot is kind of weird. Let me refresh.
So I'm making I've got the first piece of Stygian iron, so I can make a Yarhammer, and that will let us basically triple the amount of Stygian iron we make.
Do we all want a hammer, or is it fine just to have one for the group for the project?
I think it's worth everybody having a hammer.
Okay.
And it gives you a great achievement. So.
Hey, Riven Darkstar, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it.
So if you want to use the hammer to make, if you use the hammer, it'll make 3 Stygian dust.
Erica, welcome back for
Use the
86
hammer
months.
on what?
So many people.
So in the crafting. So if you look at the recipe for Stygian dust,
Yeah.
there's a recipe that doesn't use the hammer, and that gets you 1 Stygian dust. But if you use the recipe that does use the hammer, that gets you 3.
I don't see that.
Look at my
I hit-
screen. Do you have my stream up?
Oh, so a hammer. I understand. Okay, so I want 2 netherrack, 1 iron, 1.
Soul Sand.
Yeah. All right, and then James, you want to grab that too? So grab the materials for that, and then I'll yeet the hammer to you.
Where is everything?
Blocks
I need?
are over this way.
So 1, 2, 1.
Recipe is too large. How dare you?
and Iron.
There you go, my friend. And then I craft myself a hammer since I have one of these. Do you smelt the iron, this dust?
You need to smelt the dust, yeah.
All right, well, luckily there's a smelter right here. The middle chest.
Boop. Cat.
How do we make the book?
Methadrone 86, brand new sub. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Okay. Wait, where did it all go? Oh, this thing's out of power.
Give me a second. So the frustrating thing about a Sterling Dynamo is it'll waste any excess coal you put in it.
Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah. You need a battery.
There is a battery. Is that what the redstone
Oh yeah,
flux
that's
cell
what
is
this,
right
yeah.
now?
So it shouldn't be wasting it.
Well, if the battery is full, the Sterling Dynamo will continue to burn coal even if there's nowhere for it to go.
Sure.
Is what I mean by waste.
All right. So we have 5 iron ingots now.
Did you
Okay,
make yourself
cool.
a hammer? I have a hammer. Uno has a hammer.
So now,
You've got my hammer, so I need
Here.
to make a second hammer.
Oh.
Unless you want to make a third hammer.
no, I can make a hammer and
Alright.
give you the hammer because I didn't make a hammer.
Ah, okay.
And it is. I need string and sticks. Where are your sticks?
Sticks are over in the money box on this side.
There we go. All right. And now, who doesn't have a hammer?
I don't have a hammer.
There you go.
I need a hammer.
All right. Everybody has a hammer. I have 4 Stygian iron ingots left over.
Okay, we'll probably need more.
Now what are we looking to make?
So the next thing we're going to want, if we want to make a mob shard, is we're going to need a shard die. And you make a shard die on a Stygian anvil. So we need a Stygian anvil now. So that is 3 pieces of obsidian, a regular anvil, and 3 Stygian iron.
There's an anvil, James.
And here's
you
some
need 3
obsidian.
obsidian too. Yeah, you'll find it in the system
Got
there.
it. And
And you presumably have enough for the Stygian anvil.
yep. And here is a Stygian anvil. Bam.
Okay, so we've got a Stygian anvil.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So
pretty.
it's a nice purple anvil.
Yeah.
So the way crafting with the anvil works, so we need to make a shard die. So the recipe for the shard die is obsidian and nether quartz. So we need a piece of obsidian and a piece of nether quartz.
I love that I
Okay.
coincidentally have almost all of this stuff.
Obsidian,
is very
nether
handy.
quartz. Okay.
So when you try and put one, I think you have to put the nether quartz on first.
Yep.
And
Yep.
there we go. So now you would put the nether quartz on, and then you'd hit it with a hammer.
And then I hit it with a hammer.
Anvil must be sitting on the magma block.
Yep,
Oh.
and that's why we want the magma block. So you need to heat the anvil.
Ah.
All right. Sure. Whatever. I'll just throw it down on the floor for now. Hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, the anvil didn't fall. How interesting.
It's a Stygian, so it's not the same, I guess.
Ah.
So there you go.
Ooh.
That's our shard.
Okay.
Careful, it's got shard edges.
So,
Uh,
oh, I see.
Boo.
yeah, so now, all you now do is craft with a mob shard with an ender pearl and the shard die and the hammer.
We want 3 of those.
Yep.
Yep,
I'll make.
we'll want 3 of those.
I will make 3.
All right. So our early goals are squid, vanilla skeleton, or a more it should be tier 1 stuff. So what falls under tier 1, Uno?
Let me consult the book. Because it's been a while since I've done
Ah.
loot.
You're too powerful, James.
Yep.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll throw.
Factory tiers.
I fixed it.
Oh. All right.
Cool. Let's put this stuff here.
Just says supports the following. It doesn't actually say what the tiers are. But tier 5 is bosses.
Yeah.
I would presume sort of like your base mobs like skeletons, zombies are only probably in tier 1.
Don't need that. Don't need that.
So
Ingredients.
when you have a mob shard, how do you activate it as well?
So you need to punch something with the mob shard.
Oh, okay, all
Read,
right.
It's on your read the description.
Oh, attack mob with shard to capture. Kill mobs to fill shard. Shard must be in your hotbar to fill.
Okay,
Can
so
be cleared in a crafting table, unprogrammed. Cool.
Yeah.
yeah, so zombie, creeper, skeleton, and animals are tier 1. According to chat.
So what if we did the 3 S's of Minecraft, which are of course squid, sheep, and skeleton?
Sure.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else you think might be higher value? Squid gets ink, which is very high value. Also drops squid meat, which can make a very, very, very valuable food. Sheep gets us wool, which I think everybody needs for beds and is another food source. And skeleton gets you bone meal for days.
And coal. So
And arrows.
and arrows. Yeah.
Well, base skeleton doesn't get you coal. Wither skeleton.
Oh yeah. Right.
But like skeleton for bone meal for farms is so important. So important.
Okay.
Gunpowder is nice, but it's less useful because multi-jump is a ridiculous thing. Rockets are irrelevant.
Oh my god, you're stupid whoopee cushion.
Oh god, that's never
So-
gonna get old.
if we want to divide this up, I actually have a waypoint for a double skeleton spawner, so I can hit skeleton pretty easily.
Okay.
I've got a skeleton spawner right by my base that I've also.
I'll do squid.
Okay. Well, Uno, do you want sheep or do you want skeleton? Like, how easy is it for you to get inside of your farm and change it up?
Very, very easy. It's
Okay.
It's,
Well, then
it's
why don't
all-
you do that, and I'll
all
hunt
set.
down. I'll hunt down sheep then.
Is there an ocean
Yeah,
around
my-
here?
I mean, yes. Go due west.
Found one.
Good job finding the ocean. Wait, there's sheep right here. No, I can't murder my sheep. Joe will be very upset. I have to find free-range sheep. All right. Nobody come back until you've killed 10 things. Man, Minecraft is so messed up.
Oh wow, that's close.
Now, question is, can I kill the skeletons before my mob farm kills them?
That's what I was asking. If you want to have
It's-
to fight your own farm.
It's really easy. So I've
So,
got to play a
captured
damage
mob.
trap.
Hey, come back. I need to kill you. No! Stop running away! Okay. Oh god. So, 1 of 5. Oh,
Oh, you only have to kill 5? Oh my god. Man, soul shards in comparison are an oofa and a doofa.
There's gunpowder. Oh, Blitz must have gotten in here.
no, don't run away. Oh god, no!
Maybe we shouldn't have given James squid. Maybe squid was above his pay grade.
Oh my god. Ah!
I mean, I just need one more skeleton to come through.
Ah!
There we go.
Yeah, I don't have any sort of underwater.
Wait,
Help.
all mobs were harmed? Oh, create a mob shard, capture a sheep, and fully program it. Huh. All right. I got a Chivo.
There's gotta be more
Um,
closer to shore. Squid.
Do we need to come and help James find squid?
No, it's fine.
I'm sure he'll figure it out. Do we want to meet back at my storage room, or do we want to meet back at where we're going to be at the spawn?
Probably at storage or nearby storage because we're gonna need some power because we need to make mob controllers.
I mean, I don't. Oh, I have, I guess, a baby amount of power.
Oh,
but I
my
think
Elytra. I need unbreaking on this thing.
All right, give me a second. You need unbreaking and mending. I will hook you up in just a second here. How many levels do you have right now, James?
0.
Okay.
Ah. Come on. Where are all the squid?
Is that what I think it is?
There's like no squid on the server.
Oh, someone's already looted it.
Method Drone, welcome back. Or no, I got you already. IO Otter, 64 months, and Muscle Wizard for 47. Thank you, friends.
So is your Elytra broken?
No, but it definitely will be at this rate. Ow. Ooh, that's pretty. What's this structure?
Well, that's where the Gorgon lives.
Oh, cool.
She'll if she's there, she'll laugh at you.
Hello? Is anybody home?
That one may have already been looted, unfortunately. Yeah, if there's torches on the inside.
Ooh, that's cool. Whoa.
Where do you think my dragon came from?
Cool. Gorgonzola. All right.
Go one sec. I'm meeting you at the temple. I got some stuff for you.
I really
Oh,
feel
there
like
we go. Storm.
there should be squids around.
Oh, hey, what up?
I see Surge.
May
He
have
could
your
probably
leech.
do with if he's looking for squid as well. He could probably do with either flippers or a snorkel if he doesn't have.
Have your leecher, please. Excellent. Uh-huh.
I believe I can fly. Later.
A fart. Just later with the fart as an exclamation mark as you take off is just art.
Video games.
Okay. No, it wasn't in my hotbar. Ah!
Are you kidding?
God, why are there bees in the middle of the ocean?
They're very smart,
They're sea bees.
Ah, CBBs.
Crap. Thank you, server.
Here, Uno, do you want to come closer to where we are? I think we might also be splitting the passive mob
Yeah,
camp.
whereabouts are you?
We're in the bay right near spawn.
There's Uno.
Yep.
Come on, squid.
Ooh, game.
Oh, I found one. I'm at positive 400, negative 100.
It's a nice purple squid.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Did I hit you or the squid?
You got squid.
Hey!
He's running away. Oh, man.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right. Oh god, it was very dark for a moment. Okay.
Was that all we needed? Are we free?
No, I need 2 more. Hey, Dr. Spook, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know what any of those words mean.
Dolphin.
You're an artist.
What are you? You're a hippocampus.
Come on.
Oh, wait. Aren't squid more common in rivers than ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably get better off rivers.
Let's head inland.
Trying to think if there's a good river biome nearby.
Actually, James, if we head due east from where we're going right now, there's a swamp. We might be able to find it in a swamp.
Hey, X.
Pull up full screen map. I mean, I don't think I've explored enough to do that. Maybe Surge and Uno have, though.
That's what I'm looking at. There aren't a lot of rivers in this area, which is very interesting. I think our best bet is the swamp. All right. So hopefully over here should get a little luckier.
Is this a river? No, this is.
All right,
still
north from here.
forest.
Oh, hey Una.
Hey. Heading north.
Yep. Looking at all this good inland water. All right, there's the passive mob cap. We've got all the chicken and pigs for days.
It's just like little
Yeah,
bits of water.
I've
that-
never not seen.
The river for this long? I keep
Yeah.
going due north. Due north from where we are. There's a very large swamp. North. I'm gonna sleep here for us.
Okay, found the swamp.
Gotta be squid in the
Yep.
swamp.
Squid!
There we go. I knew it.
So the swamp's what? Due north. So.
Yeah. It's like positive 1500.
Done.
Pardon me. Positive 1400 and negative 200 is the swamp.
Done.
So, do you still have that purple magic stone on you, James?
The
The warp stone?
Oh, yeah, I should. 1 second.
I'm a little concerned about this village that's just infested by cyclops.
Yeah.
Yep, I have warp stone.
That's a Cyclops village, you know?
It's just I mean that's their village. They can have it.
Yeah. So we need storage, is that correct? So we
Wait.
should head back to my place now, Una?
Is this supposed to take me somewhere?
Hold down. You need to channel it.
Ah. Boop. Okay. How do you?
So
oh, it's on
we-
cooldown. That's why.
Yeah. So we're
takes
gonna
5
need
minutes.
to. So what we're gonna need to do is we craft these into a mob controller. So we're
Okay.
gonna need to craft these, and this is where we need to go back to the Stygian anvil. So you craft that on the Stygian anvil with the mob controller with a Stygian iron plate. So we'll need a plate die.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'll make a bunch of Stygian iron if you want to start working on the other things. Roughly how much you think we need, Uno? Half a dozen, or should I just make a dozen?
Make a dozen.
Okay.
Because we're gonna need a bunch of iron plates and stuff. Because we're gonna need to make mob controllers for each of them, and we're gonna need to make. This is where we're gonna need our first bit of power. Because the thing we're gonna need is a prism.
Ah, which requires
How
an
did that not
injection press.
work?
Yeah, so we need an injection press to get us dye.
Machine
to get
casing.
Dye, we need another machine, which is
It's just we need a lot of Stygian iron plates. So yeah, definitely make
I'm
a
making
dozen.
36.
Sure, that'll be good.
the dye liquefier. Yeah, we need a dye liquefier.
Wait, what? For what?
So to make the prism, we put pure dye into the prism in the injection press.
Yeah.
But to get the pure dye, we need the dye liquefier.
Oh.
So the dye liquefier, basically, you feed it different colors, and it melts them down into red, green, blue, and white. And then when you've got enough of each, it mixes and produces pure dye, which we can then put into the prism. And this is where we need some power.
Well, Surge has power.
That's true. Technically true. The best kind of true.
Do we have enough power? Or do
I
we
got
wanna-
one sterling dynamo. Define enough power. I mean, technically, if we need power, we could maybe go steal off of Joe Kim's power grid. As far as I know, Joe has the most developed and robust power infrastructure on the server.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I mean, obviously,
I
on site, we're going to need to worry about power later. But again, for today, I think, yeah, just trying to get the basics understood. And then we can move on from there next week.
Yep.
So there's 20 Stygian iron in this right chest now, James.
Okay.
And then what can I start crafting next for you?
Actually, I'll put this back in here. Make some plates, some Stygian iron plates.
So you'll need a plate die.
Yeah, which is
Okay,
a piece of obsidian and a stone slab on the anvil.
So I think it's is it stone first and then obsidian and then whack it with a hammer.
Where the heck did my hammer just go?
I don't
Did I
know.
throw it somewhere? The heck? What the? Huh? Nani?
Wait, where'd my hammer go?
Uno, where's your hammer?
My hammer's here.
Wait, what?
Both my hammer and James's hammer have both just disappeared. Oh, did we leave it in? Oh, you left yours in a crafting table. I left mine in a crafting table. Stupid crafting stations. Oh my god. All right, I have a plate die.
Cool.
I just need one, and now I
Yeah.
need to make a bunch of plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you use the plate die. You can repeatedly craft with the plate die.
How many iron plates do we need?
Eight,
So we're gonna make an
think.
injection press. So we're gonna need
4.
4 for one machine casing. The other thing we're gonna need is a die liquefier, which needs a machine casing. So we need 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So James, your hammer is still totally in this thing.
I got it.
Did you? Whose hammer is this then? Oh, it's just bugged.
It's
Okay,
just a
cool.
bug, yeah.
All right, James. Boop.
Cat. Do you have chests somewhere here?
Yes, in the lower left of this wall.
Cat. 2 machine casings.
Okay,
So-
so you want the die liquefier?
So I need a bucket, a piston, and any die.
Yeah,
Alright.
any die.
Piston bucket. Give me 1 second here. Boo, and any die.
6
Did
of
you already
any
grab
die.
that? No, or can I?
No, grab it.
There you go, bud.
I need 6 of any die. So I need
6. All right, 1
How
second.
much lapis have you got? Oh, you've got tons of lapis, so you
no,
can
no,
use
no,
the
it's-
blue.
Okay, sure, go for it. I'll take that blue die back, or whatever I threw it to you, James.
There you go. Perfect.
I think I threw you some blue.
Yep. Okay, we have our die liquefier. And then what was the other thing we needed?
Die liquefier and the injection press.
Right.
So
Which
that's
is
a dropper, 2 pistons,
and a bucket. Yeah.
Let me make a dropper real quick here.
I'll get the 2 pistons and we'll make a new bucket.
And then we're going to want some glass.
How much glass?
We're going to need 3 pieces. And we'll need an iron plate each as well.
Iron. What is an iron plate?
A Stygian iron plate.
Oh, more iron plates? Okay, I got it.
Yeah. We'll need one each for each of the mob controllers.
Okay, so I just need to make 3 of these. Alright, so there's 3 more plates there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the. There we go.
So we need that 3 times or just 1 time, Uno?
So we need one of each of the machines, and then we'll need 3 prisms, and 3 Stygian iron plates, 1 for each of the shards.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Cool. Just want to make sure we're not going to be short once we get where we're going.
We'll need a bunch of different colors as well of dye.
How many different versions do we need?
James, can you place the dye liquefier down?
Yeah. Oops. Didn't
I've
need
got
to
it.
do that, but sure.
Red, yellow, blue, and white in various combinations.
Red, yellow, blue, and white. How many of each?
I'm not sure. Grab a good amount.
All right, I'm going to grab 12 of each.
Probably fine.
Okay.
I think we both just did the same thing there.
All right.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
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 I'm still here on Discord.
Oh, there we go. Just took a second. Oh, you're in a claim chunk. You can't place things there?
We probably can because we're up.
Yeah,
maybe?
I would think I would be able
No,
to.
no, no. It's the claim. This is so. First off, one of the things we've had a problem with this on the server. We've asked people not to do it. It overrides op because it's a modded thing. Yeah, that's why I was asking people not to claim any chunks on this because even through the friend list, it's not great. So there's very small ones for labels. So apologies if I messed that up there.
I was just
Yeah.
trying to sleep.
Also, you can do chunk loading in this pack, but we're having performance issues. So we're trying to get folks to minimize that as well.
Damn, Britannia's coming along.
Yeah, food. So this is my setup that I have been investing heavily in Fuji for. It's really funny. I'll go and I'll put like literal actual thousands of coal in my system, and I'll come back and there'll be only 500. And I didn't realize what a terrible environmental impact magic had on the environment. We've burned tons of coal trying to get magic off the ground. Man, being a Britannia angel investor is expensive, man. He's taken 2 nether stars from me, netherite ingot, probably like 10,000 coal at this point.
Wow.
But I mean, at least he's made you a giant trash can.
That's true. I have found a way to just literally throw resources into the void.
Their gift for the elves.
Sure. Yeah. All right. What's our next step here? I have all the dye.
Okay, so we want to basically smelt that dye up in the dye liquefier. So this is where we need power.
So
All right.
to Joe Kim's base.
Have you been to Joe Kim's base?
No.
Do not throw bread into that.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, do not throw bread into that portal.
Hi, reindeer.
Excellent. All right. He unclaimed a bunch of stuff, so we can actually work here.
Wow.
Have we got a good?
Oh, wow. He's been busy. Oh, Joe has been busy. Look at this collection.
Where do you get all this stuff?
So you have to kill a Gorgon. Oh, careful. They're entities. You're moving stuff, James. Don't touch them. So you'll now see that his fish is pointing 45 degrees in a different direction now.
I don't see that.
The giant
Oh,
fish
it
at the
is.
top used to be facing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you kill a Gorgon, it will drop its head, which is a one-time use that will turn anything you look at into a statue. So everything up there is a mob that Joe hunted down and petrified using a Gorgon.
Oh, cool. Wow. Okay, so
Stupid whoopee cushion.
Stupid fonts. So we need to get some power.
Ow!
Yeah, watch out for the power lines. Oh, he's
Yeah.
got a diesel generator. An extractor here.
So I don't know if there are excess power lines anywhere. So let's look through his chests, and maybe if we get lucky, there's like a wire and a connector somewhere.
I mean, it's probably not difficult to craft.
oh, that's loud.
Oh, but you just found the diesel generator.
Oh, here we go. Insulated wires, and we've got HV wire connectors. So over where I'm at, we've got everything we need here.
Okay.
All right, James.
Do you want to slap down the dye injector?
Where do we want to put this?
Close enough that it's within reach of power, but I think we're fine otherwise.
I mean, does right here work,
this is
or
HV. That's HV, cool. You can bring it over here by these chests. I can set this up quite quickly.
so if I put this here and this here?
Yep.
Ooh, they're so purple.
They are very purple.
Oh, have we got another HV connector?
There's 2 MVs, 1 LV. So I think you can just put an MV into the back of it and slap it onto the wire. Is that not correct?
Yeah, should.
Just put a lower level wire off of it. Because you can step down, you never want to step up, right?
Blow the base up? Probably not a good idea. Also, hi, Jordan.
So if we put an insulated MV. No, that's not going to go into that.
All right.
Got relays around. Or can I go HV into it? Might need a transformer. Yeah, because I can't attach to the MVs.
So what do we need to make?
I need another HV wire connector.
So terracotta and aluminum.
Hold on. Check the... There's 1 terracotta here, blue ice. There's definitely aluminum here, so it's just a matter of terracotta. Which I think
Har. Yeah, I got terracotta here. How many do we need?
I just need 1.
you need 4 total.
Okay. I got 5. Ow!
I got it. I got it.
What?
Where did you go?
Hello? Why am I underground?
Did
Have you
just
got
get
the warp stone
hit?
on you?
What just
Did you
happened?
just get hit through the world?
I'm confused and scared. I can see my way out. Hello.
Oh, you hit Surge and one of his trinkets teleported you away.
I don't... What? That doesn't make sense. I don't have a teleport trinket.
Do you have a
I've got thorns on, but I don't have, like...
I think it's one of mine.
Sends a person into the shadow realm.
Oh, James has a teleport trinket.
Oh! 15% chance to be teleported anytime you get attacked. Oh, that's so funny.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, probably your thorns hit him.
Oh no! There was a wandering patrol. He got shot by an arrow and then
Alright.
blinked out of existence. That's
Alright.
incredible.
What do we need to do?
So we need an HV wire connector. So you need 3 aluminium and 4 terracotta.
Where's the other terracotta? Oh, 4 terracotta? Okay. Do we have a crafting table over here?
Sure don't. All right, give me a second.
Oh, this wire that I'm trying to connect to is in
It's fine.
Joe's
I just came
space.
over here. There's got to be
Sure.
a crafting table here, right?
Is this still wilderness?
Oh, he probably has it in his inventory. See, this is why crafting table on a stick is a mistake. Because then when your friends come and they need help, you got muffin.
Well, why aren't your friends carrying crafting tables on sticks?
Because it's an admission of defeat, Uno.
It's a mission of success. I have achieved everything in life.
Other than making it convenient for your friends to do anything. It's very selfish. So selfish.
I know.
Okay. Okay. HV wire connector.
We did it!
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I hate everything about this sometimes.
What's wrong, Uno?
Oh, because so Joe's claimed a particular area, so I couldn't hook into.
Oh my goodness. It's
Where
right
I
in the...
wanted to.
Oh no. That's so funny. All right.
Oh, that's obstructed.
Here, let's just move the tables and rotate them 90 degrees so they face the power. Or we can do that.
Okay.
It's perfect.
So, curious. Put that in there.
So that has produced us some white. So we'll need some blue. And then we've got some red, and we need some yellow.
And this is going to give us...
So that has given us pure dye.
Wait, where'd it go?
It's gone into the dye injection press.
Ah, okay, cool. All right.
Okay,
So I guess I'll
so
just
to
put...
make a prism, we
all
need
this
a
in.
bucket's worth of pure dye.
Yeah, I'm just going to put... all of this in here.
Interesting. What? Quite the UI.
I
You
think
wanna know
you can. I think you can use other things as well. So, like, if you put magenta in there, it gives you a mix of red, blue, and white.
Oh, it got
If
kind
you
of
put-
like a what was that other thaumaturgy mod pack where there's like different qualities and whatever.
Yeah. So, like, if you put green, that's yellow and blue. You know, it
Yeah,
works
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mixtures and stuff. It's easiest to just do with the primary colors.
Okay.
Do you want to thingy for his sleeping bag?
I got you. I got you.
Cheers.
Yeah. So Uno's PM, James is the constructor, and I'm the gopher. Like we got roles here. right away, Uno-sa. Right away.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, and now yellow.
Oh, it's really going through this one at a time, huh?
Yeah.
And now this should
Sure
be
is
filling
taking
up.
its sweet time.
So there's one bucket.
Yep. So we need 3 buckets total because we need 3 prisms.
And do we need more buckets?
So, okay.
We're at 2.5. We're at 2.8.
So mob controller requires
So
a
you
prism. So
We
glass.
need to put the prism in there, so we need the glass.
Wait, do we put glass in there?
Glass in the injection press. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and that makes the prism.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounded like we needed to
1.
have a prism, and I was like, wait a second.
2,
Ooh.
3. Okay.
Ooh.
So there we go.
1, 2, 3. So you get a prism.
Uh-huh.
You get a prism.
Ooh. A prism of my very own.
And we need those Stygian plates.
Yep. Plate. Plate.
Ooh.
And then...
So now we need the Stygian anvil back.
Yep. And then here we go. Boop. Nope. Nope. Wait.
I can never remember which order this goes.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Brown is everything, but there's a lot of red,
Boop.
not much yellow, not much.
Got it.
Ah. Oh, we didn't need one each. It didn't look like it consumed the other things.
It
No,
does. I
it
think
did.
it's just visual.
It did. I think it's just a visual
okay,
bug.
okay.
Okay, so I have a mob
'Cause you can
controller
see-
squid.
So that is, I have a mob controller for skeleton.
And I am confused.
So put the
Yeah.
shard on. And then
Where did my
put the other
shard
things
go?
on.
Where did my shard go?
Should be on the anvil.
There you go.
Weird.
There you go.
I had a weird visual bug there.
Yeah.
And I have a mob controller for sheep.
Right. Okay. So now we need to. So we have the mob controllers now.
Yep.
So we have most things that we want to build. So I think the next thing we want to get is we want to get the layout guide, and this is gonna help us actually build the mob farm itself. So this is easy. It just needs some red dye, yellow dye, white dye, and some black dye, a torch, and some glass.
How many die of each?
One of each.
One of each, because we should just be able to use one of each.
So you said red, yellow,
Black,
blue,
white.
white. Red, yellow, black, white.
Yeah.
Red, black, white, yellow. Yep.
4 glass and a torch. One second.
So a tier 1. So
Is that,
every
sorry, 1 second, Uno. Is that one of each die each? So I need 4 of it, or literally just,
No, just
one
one.
of each die?
Just
one of each die. We should be
Okay,
able
thank
to.
you.
We should be able to use multiple of these. We should be able to use this repeatedly, I believe. So to build a factory, every factory is going to need a factory heart, a primary base, a Conatus cell, an ingredient importer, and a loot exporter, and then the different levels will need different things. So for a tier 1, it needs 2 amaranth blocks, 2 factory connectors, and a perk slot.
All right, I have 4 glass, 1 torch, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 black, and 1 white die.
Okay.
So you should be able to craft as the layout inspector, I think it's called.
Oh yeah, it's not
Layout
night.
guide.
It's currently a solar eclipse,
Ah.
so it's just gonna be dark.
Okay.
I hear you're not
Oh.
building that by hand. Yeah, don't look
Fancy.
directly at it. Come on.
No, I'm just gonna
Have you learned
stare.
nothing?
No, I have not. Okay. So place this here.
Ooh. Oh.
So you can tell you sort of how big how big different levels are. Let's actually build this up.
Now hold on. Do we want to be making this here, or is this where we want to go back to the village and actually start planning stuff out?
So this is where we're going to go and plan stuff out. Yeah.
I mean, we
This-
could just
this
build it
obviously
here,
gives us-
and then we can start working on it. Because we have power here, right? Like, I think building it here makes sense because we have power, and then we can...
Next week, come up with a power supply and move everything over?
Yeah. Yeah, I think next week we can figure out where we want to build it, and then do work on power.
Here, hold on, Uno. Let me grab dirt. I realize it probably doesn't matter, but I'm also sensitive to if we're building in Joe's area, we shouldn't just use random blocks that aren't like what he already has.
Yeah, no, I just wanted the sand to be a bit of scaffold.
Where?
Because
So
this needs to go up further.
what?
Can
Why
you walk
not?
us through your process? What are you doing?
So I'm trying to work out how tall this needs to be. Because when you put the layout guide on, it looks like it's not quite finished. On the bottom, it looks like it's a lot taller than it.
Why is it so tall? I don't remember it being tall like this.
Yeah, I don't remember them being that tall.
Can you rotate it? Like, is there a way to change the alignment?
Wow.
So that's the tier 3, that's the tier 4, that's the tier... There's the tier 5. So that's just the tier 1.
Well, here, out of curiosity, give me a second, Uno. Right?
Keeps disappearing.
Yeah, it's because I'm standing in it. I apologize.
Wow, that is hugely tall.
Yeah, that's really weird.
So if we back off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And is that maybe 10? Why is it 10 by 1 tall?
That is huge.
That is really silly. And wow. Hold on.
How deep does this thing go? It's
Yeah.
kinda...
I apologize that we can't see it while we're digging, but I just need to know, right?
I think that's the base.
There it is. That's the bottom.
Yeah, so that's the base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Huh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And what was the original starting block? Was it the pink one that's out by 1 or the green one that's out by 1?
It's the thing that's at the top is the layout.
The
guide.
very top. So you have to build it from the top down? What?
And this is a tier 1. I think I need to use an empty hand. That's the tier 2. That's the tier 3. 4. Whoops.
Huh.
And then a tier 5 is somewhere even bigger.
So it never gets taller. Yeah. When we did this years ago, and obviously it's been updated, but they were not...
There's a tier 5.
Huh. Okay. That's weird.
And there's no way to flip it turn-wise or whatever?
Well, I mean, I can rotate it. Obviously, I've positioned the layout guide in a particular... Didn't mean to put that piece of stone there.
I can refill the hole when we're done.
Yeah, so I can't rotate it with the hammer.
What does this thing do? It's a mob spawner. Okay. Well, I guess we need to make all these blocks.
Yeah. Sneak right click will step through the Y levels of the current tier. Oh, it's building it up from the bottom.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need what all these blocks are. I don't know what they are. Well, we know what blocks we need. So we need 2 amaranth blocks, 2 factory connectors, a primary base, a perk slot, a heart, an ingredient importer, a loot exporter, a mob controller, and a cell. So, Surge, I think you're uniquely positioned to craft as a heart.
Pardon?
I feel like you're uniquely positioned to craft as a heart.
Oh, no, I heard you. I'm just scared. What does that mean?
So we need that needs heads.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, first of all, if I may, I'm gonna fill this hole.
Yeah. Should we move this to now that we know?
Yeah, the rough footprint, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have any random blocks on you, Uno?
I have this. I have some
I have some
sand.
dirt here.
Take only pictures, leave only memories.
There we go.
Good as new.
It's like we were never here.
No evidence whatsoever.
Bam!
This is actually a right angle because that's Joe. There we
All
go.
right.
Right. So where do we want to put this? Actually?
So it does need power, though.
It will need power.
Why don't we
It'll
go
need-
over on this side? We can steal off this power line, but it's a little bit further away in case Joe wants to expand.
Well, we're gonna basically tear this down at the end of today or tomorrow, right?
Oh, I thought we might leave it up and... Okay, sure, okay.
I think we can keep working over here.
Oh, sure, easy. All right. So we want to go up 10 blocks and then base it off of that, eh? So here. Oh, you're going to count to 10? Go for it, James. Yeah. There.
right. So you want to face it this way as well. Like that. That tall enough?
Oh, you went at the top of the 10. You should put it off the side of that. No.
Like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because then we have something to place against too. All right. So back to my storage area. Is that correct?
Yeah. So we can. I can figure out. What we need.
Buckets. Does anybody have a hoe on them?
No.
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 Oh, no. I'm wrecking everything.
Actually, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in just 3 minutes. Hold tight. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for hanging out today. Be right back. All right, we're back.
All right.
Okay. So, what are we doing? Where are we going?
So we need the things to craft the factory.
Yeah.
So a tier 1, we need tier 1. So we need a heart, a primary base, a Kanata cell, an ingredient importer, and a loot exporter. And that's every factory needs that.
So should we head back to my storage area and go through them one at a time? So you look up the recipe, I'll grab the materials, James crafts it, and then we just move on down the list?
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know whether we'll need anything fancy to craft these things, but we'll see.
We'll find out. Oh, yeah. I guess James bring the anvil just in case.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You will absolutely need that. Oh, shoot. I have it, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Hee-haw. Okay. First up.
So first up is the heart.
A floor.
You invite him into your home.
I know, man. This guy.
It just comes in, tears it up. Okay, so the heart is a machine casing and 4 heads of some description.
All right. And what do we need for that?
So the machine casing is 4 Stygian iron plates and a chest.
Yeah, that I can make.
Okay, good. Here's a chest for you.
Oh, wait. Plate die? Do we have plate die?
Yes, here.
Yeah, you should do.
Thank you.
Plate.
And
These
Stygian iron.
Chivos.
Okay.
Actually, here, whatever.
Okay, machine casing. Heads?
Wait, how many? We need 4 machine
4
casings
heads.
or 1?
So we'll need 1 each. Each factory will need a heart. So if we're just going to do 1 factory and then
Let's just do 1 for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just need the 1 machine case. We'll probably need some more machine casings as we come to build
Yeah.
it, but hey,
Not gonna worry about that right now.
yeah. And we need 4 heads. So creeper heads, zombie heads, player heads, skeleton heads, dragon heads.
What's this actually called? Is it called the heart or?
It's called the heart.
Yeah, there it is.
So
Yeah.
if you do at woot,
Yeah. I see.
heart.
All right. Wow, I actually have a collection of heads.
That's why I
All
said
right.
you'd be uniquely suited for this.
Don't ask why I have a collection of heads.
Never was going to. Okay,
I
we
believe
got.
this is the only one.
We
of the
have
only
the
things
heart.
you can use dragon heads for.
We have a
We
heart.
have a heart. All right.
Next.
Okay. Next is a primary base.
Which is, I need 4 stone and 2 magenta dye plate and a pink dye plate.
So we're gonna need a
Oh
die
shoot!
casing.
This requires the injection press.
All right. Well, I guess we head back. So how much magenta do you need? Do you need 12 of each again?
No.
So
Also,
it
we
looks
need
like-
to empty the.
So it looks like you need a die casing die. So that's obsidian gunpowder on the Stygian anvil, and that gets you a die casing die.
You need obsidian and what?
Gunpowder.
A 1 of
Yep.
each?
Yeah.
Yeah, just one of each. The die is like the plate die, so we can reuse them.
Okay, got it.
Die, my darling.
Don't utter
Uh,
a single word. Yeah.
Okay.
So you need magenta, and you'll need some pink.
I'll.
Oh, this is making
oh.
16. Good lord.
Yeah, it makes a load.
All right. So there's 1 pink and 1 magenta. Magenta is. It's a flower, right? Because it's not purple, because purple and magenta are different, right? In Minecraft.
Purple and pink, or blue, red, and pink. I
Yeah, blue,
guess.
red, pink.
Yeah, blue, red, and pink.
Why can't I turn this lapis into anything?
Or blue, 2 red, and 1 white die.
No, this is fine. Blue, red, pink. Thank you, Joe. All right, there you go.
I mean, the other thing is Fuji's got a lot of
Okay.
petals, so we've got all the colors there as well if need to be.
Okay, so we have the magenta die casting and the pink die casting, but that's going to require the injector.
Yeah, so we need to put one of those die casings into the injection press to make the a pink die plate and one to make a magenta die plate.
So I'm going to run back there and try this out. If Serge, you want to move on to the next one.
Okay.
So the next thing we need is a Conatus cell.
Okay.
Presumably, we only want the basic one at this stage. So that's a machine casing, 4 glass, and 4 iron bars.
Iron bars. Like the vanilla iron bars?
Yep, vanilla iron bars.
Okay. 4 iron bars, 4 glass. What else are we doing here?
And a machine casing again, so we need the plate press.
All right. I'll have to wait for James to come back for that then, but I have everything else ready then.
I am back, and I have the die plates.
Uh,
And what were we making with these?
So that is the
This is a primary.
primary base. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So heart, heart, and primary base done.
Right. So the next thing we're making is the Kanatas cell.
Okay.
So there's some glass and some iron, and
Uh,
you need another machine casing.
cell. Another machine casing. Okay. Machine. Right.
Make a second machine casing while you're there, if you are.
Okay.
And Serge, do you have a hopper kicking about? We'll need a hopper.
Okay. 2 machine casings. And what's this thing called?
The Kanatas cell.
How do you spell it?
Conatus.
Got it.
And we're making the basic one.
Wait, where is it? Ah, basic Kanatus cell. Got it. Okay. Next.
Okay, so the next is an ingredient importer.
Okay. Easy. Hopper. Thank you.
And in fact, we'll need another machine casing, and another hopper to make the loot exporter after that.
Another machine casing. Okay.
Isn't it like magic how these items are just appearing in your inventory?
Yeah, I love it.
It's the best storage system.
Me!
Okay, so sorry, what am I
It's,
making now?
So you've got the ingredient importer, yeah? So now you're making the loot exporter.
Isn't this what I just made?
No, it's different. One of them, the hopper is on the top. The other, the hopper is on the bottom.
Ah. Wait. I just want to double check. Yeah, ingredient importer. Okay, cool. Loot exporter. Okay.
Okay, so that is those are the things that every factory needs.
Okay.
So the next thing is what we need for a tier 1 factory.
Okay.
So we need 2 amaranth blocks. So amaranth blocks. Amaranth.
Magenta dye.
So that is
and
magenta dye
stone.
plates. Yep.
Okay, so I need to go make another magenta dye plate. That's easy.
Did you need more dye for that? Or are you fine?
I think we're okay. Let me just check.
Yo, James, give me 1 sec. Before you bounce, I'm gonna make a shortcut waypoint for you right now between us and Joe Kim.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. It's literally just called shortcut.
Yeah, I've done the same for my base. Just got one called storage.
Okay.
So after that, we'll need factory connectors, but I
Okay.
think we can use the amaranth for that.
So that's the magenta dye. And I need 4 stone. Yeah.
Yep, 4 stone of some description.
Do you have stone, Surge? Hey, Sam. How's it going? Okay. So that got us 4 blocks of what we were
we
looking
need
for.
2.
Okay.
But we will use the other 2 because you're going to make a factory connector. You're going to make 2 factory connectors. So that's just 2 amaranth, an amaranth block and a piece of redstone.
Okay. 2 redstone, please. I probably could have done that, but all right.
You're like a mechanic right now, and you're like,
Okay.
Scalpel.
2 factory
Yeah,
connectors.
right.
Done.
Right, okay, so the last thing we need is a perk slot. So that's going to need a purple dye plate.
Purple dye plate. So I need purple dye. Do we have purple dye?
of course we have purple dye. Never didn't have it.
Okay.
And then we can decide what perk we want to use.
I'll be right back.
Also, heads up. I mean, depends how many times you click on it. You can reorder the order of waypoints too,
Yeah.
but that takes time.
Okay, I need 4 more stone.
That was a sleeping bag in there, I think.
My sleeping bag.
Okay.
Uh,
We have the perk slot.
So, into the perk slot, you can put different perks, and there are a load of them. We don't necessarily have to worry about these straight away, but Scale the Summit is probably going to be the one that I think we want to start with.
I assume we start at scale the summit 1.
Yeah. Each factory builds from the structure. The Scale the Summit perks
Ooh,
get higher
that's-
tier shards.
Okay. Stygian iron and an iron ingot gets us that. And then we need... Okay. That should be easy. So we have that. We're going to need one of these. I need a lot more dye. So what do we need again? Red, yellow, blue,
Red,
white?
yellow, blue, and white.
12 of each again, or different this time?
No, I think 3 of each will be fine for now.
We could probably actually. The other thing we're going to need while we're here is the fluid vat. So if we make a fluid vat while we're here, that's probably makes sense, and then we've got everything pretty much at the end.
Did you have enough yellow, or are you good?
We're good.
Yeah.
I got the yellow and red myself. Fluid vat?
Yeah, the fluid vat. So we'll need a brewing stand, a machine casing, a furnace, and 2 buckets. Oh, I didn't realize they changed the icon for the brewing stand.
Brewing stand, 2 buckets. What else, you know?
A furnace. And a machine casing.
I got the casing. Hold on, my inventory is full.
Here, you can throw that dirt back at me, and I'll put it away.
So it looks like
Stuff.
the factory is powered by. So the way it works is you put the Conatus fluid into it, which is what you create in the fluid vat,
Okay.
and also they have ingredients, and then you get stuff out of it. Is how it seems to work these days.
Okay. All right, I think...
So I think if we go back to Joe Kim's.
Yep. Ow. All right, so red. Oh, this might not be anywhere near enough liquid.
What are you
hey,
short?
Phantoms.
I might need... Hold on, just give me 1 second. I'll let you know. We're just going to need more red, yellow, blue, white. I just don't know how much.
Copy.
Oh, no. I think that's enough.
We nailed it.
Why is that not working?
What are you trying to do?
What was it called? The perk?
Scale the summit. Because that one's liquid. That one's liquid enchant. So we might not be able to do scale the summit right now until we've got some like fluid and stuff.
Okay.
We do need the fluid vat though.
Where am I putting that?
Somewhere that can get power.
I'll just put it there. Excuse me.
We got HV. That's HV wire coil. It's the. Just gonna tweak.
Wait, what? Why all of a sudden does this click and go in and not? Ah, that's why. I hit the shift lock.
Are you waiting on anything else from me? I wanted to grab more dye, but it sounds like you're fine. I'm not sure.
I think we're good for now.
Okay, all right.
There we go. Okay. James, you've probably got. So we need to place the heart on this somewhere.
Yeah, 1 second.
I don't know how to tell you this, James, but your head is on backwards, and it's really freaking me out.
Okay, so that goes there.
Yep.
That goes there. That goes there. There.
We're doing it!
There.
Which controller do we want to put in?
What are these ones? The ones that are sticking out front? That looks like the primary base.
Here, there's some blocks for you to scaffold with, dude.
And which mob do we want to do first?
Squid! I don't know, I just threw something
We'll
out.
do squid because it's what I have and I'm up here.
Okay.
And then what's the... That looks like the perk slot. And then the heart goes here. And then what's at the very top?
The very top was the scaffolding tool that let us see what it was.
Ah, okay. Then it's done.
There we go. Yeah, so then you can validate it using this tool. So if you grab that tool that I've just got.
Yeah.
That's the
Will
intern.
work for exposure? Oh my goodness.
And you can right click. If you right click the heart with that, you can see that it says it's valid.
Why is it so tall?
Is it valid?
Should be.
So how do we know if it's working? Like, where does the loot go?
So the loot should come out of the loot exporter.
Like, do we stick a chest on it or something? Like,
Not sure. Can I grab the intern again? So which one is the heart? That's
The-
the perk slot. It's on the top.
It's at the very top.
Oh, stupid multi-jump. Yep, so that is valid.
Okay. So,
So the factory needs two things. It needs some ingredients.
Oh,
And
it's not powered.
Yeah, it needs Conatus fluid. So we need to get some Conatus fluid. Which is why I had you make the fluid vat. So to make Conatus fluid, in the fluid vat, you need some purge fluid or liquid enchant. And purge fluid you get from water and cooking out mob drops. So, for example, if we use bone, have you got a bucket of water on you?
No. Oh, wait.
Sure do.
So we put a bucket of water in there, and we've made a bucket of purge fluid.
Okay.
Gross.
And then we should be able to somehow get the purge fluid out.
Currently, we're listening to Approaching Nirvana. This isn't Big Giant Circles. This is the album Reboot from Approaching Nirvana.
Can we make another one of these fluid vats? Because I think we might need a second fluid vat to.
Yeah.
What do we need for that again?
Brewing stand, machine casing, furnace, and some buckets.
Oops, didn't hit shortcut.
And I'm just gonna go to my base to grab a couple of tools as well that I think we'll need.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hammer, plate die. Okay, machine casing. Fluid vat. Okay, we got another fluid vat.
So don't put it right next to it. Put it just a block away.
Okay.
Have I got it? Yeah. Yes, I do.
All right. Or
Oh, I need more of that.
This mod is not easy.
No,
This is a tremendous amount of work.
You can take the fluid out of the right side of the vat and put it into the left. But it didn't seem to be able to do anything with the bucket. Yeah, it's not easy, but it does make mob farming nice.
I don't remember it being this complicated.
It wasn't.
There's definitely a trend with some mods that just make them needlessly complex. Like, I want to do this. Okay, here's the 15 things you need to do to be able to do that. It's just like, I guess. Couldn't it be like 4 things or 5? It would still be fun and not like completely overpowered. Hey, Fickle Cat, welcome back for 23 months. Breen Bacon, 19. Dr. Spook, thanks for 100 bits earlier. Appreciate friends. Willie Nelson, welcome back for 40 months. Devin Sandy for 87. Malfunct for 87.
So there we go. That's got purge fluid in it now.
Okay. So now what?
So now we can turn the purge fluid into Conatus fluid. So we can do that with either Celadon Essence, Byzantine Essence, Blaze Rods from water, Endstone, End Pearls. Now I'm trying to make Conatus fluid. We need Experience Shards, or we need Redstone. So if we get some Redstone into the fluid vat.
Okay, I'll go get some. Dang it.
And water. Yeah, they were a lot fatter rather than tall last time.
All right, where's the redstone go here?
In the fluid vat on the right.
Should it be... Oh, no. Should it be doing something?
It needs power.
Oh. There we go.
Hey, we're getting the weird fluid now. We did it.
Okay.
All right, so we need more bone on the left side for it to keep making the other one. Do you want like a stack of zombie flesh, Uno?
Yeah, I mean anything like that'll do.
Yeah, because I have like no other purpose for all of the zombie flesh I have.
Ow.
Yeah, watch out for that.
I wonder if a hopper. Wait, hold on. Oh, and it needs water as well.
It needs water, yeah.
Right, give me a second. I'm gonna make this an infinite water source here.
Ah, so you can just take it. You can just take it out the right side with the bucket.
Alright.
So then we put that into there.
Infinite water source. Get.
How do you interact with this thing?
Presumably we can like just pull stuff out of it, like pipe stuff into and out of it.
Like, should it be working right now?
So I've put some Conatus fluid in there.
Does it need power?
There's nowhere to put power. Yeah, I mean you don't. I think you only really need access to the Conatus cells. You need access to the loot exporters and the ingredient importers. So I think it's ingredients that are the next thing we need.
This is shockingly complex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is... Let's grab some chests.
Also, this is an unbelievable amount of water. Are you just supposed to put this inside of an infinite water source and then just have it drain naturally? Because, like, I am plugging this thing full of water. I'm probably at 30 buckets of water so far.
Hey, we have stuff.
Oh,
Wait.
so it's just exporting straight to the chest.
Oh. So we don't need to import, or maybe we do? Wait, is it
So maybe-
out of
maybe-
fluid now?
It
Like, wait,
might
do
be
we
out
need
of
to-
fluid.
Do we need to plug this fluid thing and have it exporting directly into it?
Yeah, or we can use liquid cables as well. Ah, you see what I've got here.
We are
is
getting
purge
stuff.
fluid.
We're getting more stuff.
It's finally full. Okay, so we're out of... Oh, it's totally full. Okay. I filled this with so much fluid, it's finally like, no more. What the heck is this, Uno? What have you
That's
done?
purge fluid.
Ah. Okay. Here, now we can actually see this thing. So it currently has 300 and just over 3 buckets.
Is that looking at the heart?
And it is a
Why would
progress. I get it.
Why would
So,
they make it so the
boom.
interactable place is at the very top of a 10 tall? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Ah, right, yeah. So presumably, if you have a different...
So yeah, it's working.
So actually, this sort of isn't as what's the word? As power
Good?
intensive as no, I think it's good. Like, I mean, we've got 19 ink sacs and 4 raw squid here.
Okay. Sorry, I saw 1 and 3 at the top. I guess that's what it shows.
No, that's
loot.
that's showing what loot you can get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we've just sat here and put a bit of fluid in. So you automate the fluid.
Yeah.
So maybe what we try and do after we let this run and see what the skeleton one does.
What's the ingredient importer for? That's how you get the fluid in.
So I don't think you can lay this on its side. It has to be tall because that's how the layout guide is positioned.
You need to have 2 floors. You need to have 2 access points because you need to be able to reach the outputs unless you put that into like directly into a drawer controller or a storage system and have it output somewhere there.
Yeah, I mean that's what we would do, right? In this warehouse that we're going to build, there will be we will want access to the heart, but everything else doesn't need to be accessed. We just pump liquid in and export items out to a central area.
You know what we do? What if we had a warehouse that had giant silos, right? And you can see down into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But holy moly. But hold on a second. When these things get thicker, right? They balloon out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we even have easy access to these importer things? Do you have to do like weird nether chest shenanigans of like...
You shouldn't need to. I think you should always have access to the back. Has someone got the layout guide? I've got the layout guide.
Yeah.
God, do we have angel blocks in this?
No.
No, we don't have the angel block. Let me just build a small tower of some description.
That's going to look weird if you build it there because it's going to butt into that.
Yeah, so I'm going to position it this way.
It still does. It's still not. I mean, I guess it's kind of helpful, but.
So.
Yeah, you have access to.
Do you? Sorry, I can't tell. That's really visually distracting.
Yeah. So if you look at the top, you can see there's like a spike down. So I think the primary base is like the floor of the factory, and then you've got the exporter and importer down.
Yep.
So
Like a tree shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you always have access to the loot stuff.
Yeah. All right, you want to get rid of this thing? Yeah, I mean, we have 42 ink, 24 raw squid. Just
okay, that's actually kind of cool. I take it back.
Sitting here.
So
now.
should we try like the skeleton?
And we are still So Surge.
Hi.
Or I guess no, you have who has the skeleton?
I've got the skeleton on me.
Okay, so put the skeleton in there.
Yeah, I mean that's still going. So now it is no longer a,
Yeah. There you go.
and then it's so the skeleton just says required tier 1, and it's going.
Yep. So we'll just.
It would be nice to know how much is in the Kanatas cell.
I mean, you see that by looking in the heart.
Can you?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to interact with the topmost block.
Yeah,
at any
interact with the
point.
heart, and it'll tell you how much.
Because I
liquid is
can
in.
look at the heart.
So 1900 out of 10,000 is the current Kanatas fluid in it.
Oh, right. Wow. Okay. It's got a real.
Yeah. No, this is working great though.
Oh, and this. Oh, okay. Cool. This tells you what the ingredients are as well. That's really neat.
Yeah. No, I think this is gonna work
Oh
well.
wow, you get a thieves hood as a drop rate from this? That's very interesting. Hey, can I tell you the funniest bug that we've had on the entire server, James?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of problems with people showing up in chat with their name as like 3 question marks.
Okay.
And I think Uno is going to demonstrate in a second here.
And I can find it.
And we were reporting to Serafina that it's a bug. People's names are disappearing. This is really, really weird. And it turns out that there's an item in this game called the Thief's Hood.
Okay.
And people didn't put together that when you wear the Thief's Hood, it hides who you are. And we're like, oh my God, there's a bug. What's happening? And it was only, this
Type
tag's been
again.
out for like 2 weeks now. It was only literally yesterday that people put together that wearing the Thief's Hood makes them mysterious.
Oops.
But you can hover over the name.
Wait, what? How?
Open up your text box, whatever to type, and then move your mouse over it. You'll see.
It doesn't do anything. Oh,
Really?
if you click.
Oh, I have it on mouse hover. You might have a slightly different setting.
Interesting.
It may also hide my name.
That's funny.
No.
Greatest bug and mystery and the history of the server right there.
And we were like, for some reason, dying seems to fix it.
That's because you unequip the item, and they'd be like, "That's so weird. It's back now." Like, yes, you re-equip the item.
Oh, it's quite funny. It's pretty hilarious.
Wait, how do I put this in?
In the Kanatas block, in the pink thing at the bottom.
Ah. Wait, what's the
So-
ingredient importer for then?
So certain mobs will need ingredients. So I guess
Oh.
I guess higher tier mobs might need ingredients putting in. So one of the things is
Oh, is
going to
it
be
full?
Getting.
Oh wait,
getting
that's purge fluid. Why do I have purge fluid?
Yeah, sometimes it seems to pull purge fluid out rather than Kanatas.
Did you click on the right side or the
Oh,
left
that's
side?
why. Yeah.
Yeah, because depending on which side you click on, you get something slightly different. So let's talk about problems when we try and automate this. One, how do you input water into this? Do you make like an infinite water source to the side and it'll auto input?
I don't know. I'm assuming that we need some sort of thing like an aqueous accumulator.
Do you
and
think
then we
it
can
interacts?
pipe
I mean, it
water.
needs power, so it might actually interact with other mods that way, which is kind of interesting.
So my thinking is probably an aqueous accumulator, which you put in water and that will then produce water. And then you can get water out of the accumulator into the fluid vat. And then the fluid vat will produce purge fluid directly into the Kanatas thing.
There's also just a straight up fluid pump. I'm looking at this that Joe Kim has over on this side for the cloches.
Yep, that works as well.
Yeah, so
it's a
fluid
little-
pump over like an infinite water source and a pipe directly into the side.
Yeah, that also works.
Nice.
I mean, we can be
Wow.
smart about
18 arrows already.
we can be smart about some of the routing because we can use. So I quite like XNet for doing this sort of thing. especially because we can filter by the type of fluid. Because we've seen occasionally we're ending up with purge fluid.
Again, I think you're fine as long as you're just outputting from the correct side.
Yeah, that's what's wrong. You have to take out from the right side.
Are you like if you hit the top or the front accidentally? I guess you.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think as long as we have the pipe on the correct side, that's not a problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So water is solved. Output is presumably solved if we have a pipe that goes there.
Oops.
Or input, pardon me. Output, I guess, I don't know. We put into a drawer. We put it into whatever we want, and we pipe that up to where we are. I'm picturing build-wise, yeah, we bury this in a silo, which could actually be kind of cool, because then we could, like, walk over it and look down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can pipe, well, we pipe out into storage, but then we pipe from the storage back into the fluid vat. Because we need to power this fluid vat with items.
So I have a question, Uno. How much RF does this need?
Not a lot.
Yeah, not huge amounts.
So is it like a water wheel amount? Is it a windmill amount? Because I'm trying to picture aesthetics in my head right now, right?
Right, okay. So this fluid vat is taking 20 RF a tick. This one is taking 20 RF a tick. The liquefiers we only need during crafting. So, what, 40 RF a tick?
Per farm?
Fluid vat? Per fluid vat?
Oh, presumably do larger farms consume fluid faster?
Yeah, they're gonna consume more fluid.
More and then however much it takes to power a water grabby thingy too, right?
Yeah, the aqueous accumulator should be free. It's if we're using XNet to move things around, that costs power. If you're using just pipes and stuff, then that should be relatively cheap and may not need power. Fluid pump probably needs power.
Fluid pump looks pretty cheap. I'm over here. I think it's I have no idea actually how to read this. Is it the power number with a redstone beside it?
It needs redstone signal, and it looks like it doesn't actually need power.
Yeah, that's just a lever on the side. That's sweet, actually, if it doesn't take power at all. That's cool as heck.
Oh, no, it does need power. Joe's got it turned off because presumably he was getting too much
okay.
sugar, I guess. Maybe,
sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
But none of his cloches have got water.
And then do we know roughly like how much power one of these things generates? Because I just want to know how deep into a power mod we're going to have to get next week to set this up, right? Like, is next week going to be a building, or is next week going to be cool? We have to walk through immersive engineering or whatever and get like mega into this.
What? Stirling generator is 40 RF a tick, I think.
It requires the. I'd rather we don't have to use a power source that requires a constant injection of something from us, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that's sort of an example of, what is. I mean, this will self-power. As someone says, if we get wither skeletons, they'll produce coal.
Yeah.
All right. I guess you need a tool to click on one of these things and tell you what the output is currently from like a kinetic dynamo, from a water wheel or whatever.
Yeah, a couple of water wheels and a windmill would also be good.
So we're going to be building in like a medieval village. So I don't think we want to go too tech heavy. I think that'll it'll clash with what we're making. So maybe try and find like almost like a steampunk aesthetic. I think windmills and water wheel works. I don't think like a giant generator does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, water wheels, windmill. I mean, depending on what the power is, we can also hide the power.
I mean, it's weird because obviously this does not look,
but we can hide that away inside,
at
right?
all.
We can hide away
What's that?
We can hide that away inside.
Yeah. But like while you're inside, I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and figure it out. God, that farting.
So.
I'm gonna go back to starter village and.
So do we want to? How are we doing for
time.
So we've got like, God, we've got half a stack of bone here, half a stack of arrows, 3 random bows, and a thief hood. That, yeah.
I'm just picturing if James had the whoopee cushion and the thief hood, he'd be like the silent farter.
Silent but deadly.
Oh my god, silent but deadly is the worst. So I have, I actually think I've spotted a pretty cool place to build this if we want to head back to Starter Village.
Yoink. Is this Ah ha 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 ha. Fear, silent but deadly. I know you can't see that, chat, but yeah. All right. So where are you thinking for this?
I was thinking we knock this hill down. And then we actually put it, there's like a flat area right here, but slightly closer. I think if it was here, it's too far.
Yeah.
But if it's where this hill is, and we don't want to crowd the guild hall too much, we could be like a good 20 or 30 blocks away.
You could we could tunnel through this hill from the guild hall. Like make a
Well, no, because I think if it's on the other side of the hill, it's too far. I think it needs to be halfway through where the hill is.
So do you want to just take this hill down?
I think so, yeah. But let me check in with Chris again.
I mean, we don't know. We need to figure out what the footprint of this thing is going to be too,
exactly,
right? So.
exactly. So like we don't necessarily want to flatten this right now. I also think it's a little jarring how tall this is. But maybe Chris had a vision of what she wants this whole area to be with the guild hall, and she was like trusting there'd be a still here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, X just says feel free to move these farms if we need to. So,
I don't think they'll clash there. That's what I'm thinking. Let's like if we frame it, there's community farms to the side there. There's the tavern there, and having this sort of like complete the shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean we could probably put like a waterfall coming out of the hill as well, and put the water wheel against that as well to give us to generate the power. You know, one of these hills.
Mm. Do you lose power the further you transport it?
You can lose a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
It's not enough to be. It's like negligible. The amounts we're probably going to use.
Well, I think. So I mentioned this at the start. I have to end a bit early today, so we're going to wrap up here. But I think we made good progress today.
Yeah, I mean we've essentially figured out how Woot works, and like, you know, I've done a lot of coming back to it after not looking at it for a good few versions. So.
Maybe we should go tear it down so it's not just sitting in Joe
Right. Like, fix up Joe's area so it's not a complete mess when he logs back on next time. That's a good call. James, should we just put it all in your? Are you the Woot holder?
Sure. Yeah, because I mean we're not going to work on it until next week, so.
Yeah, just stick it all in your inventory.
Yeah.
The Woot and Toot holder. Great.
Woot and Toot. Wootnist, Tootnist.
All right, so I've got. I'll get rid of this water source here. Are we gonna make a giant mess pulling all the fluid out of this thing? Nope. All right, great.
We are just going to leave this chest here, though. He can have all that.
Oh yeah, sure. That'll be great. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take the raw squid though, and half the ink sacs.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, you want to give me everything?
Let's keep the power. Oh no, let's not steal from Joe for the power lines.
No, I'm going to put the power lines back.
Yeah. Great.
That's the fluid vats, the mob controller, the injection press, and the dial liquefier, and the layout guide.
Here. Also, here's my hammer and another Woot controller. So you got it all there.
And here, have an intern. I'm gonna keep my hammer on me just in case I decide that I want to do something with this.
What's funny is looking at this, I've decided I have no interest in doing this solo. I was like, all right, yeah, this is very neat. I think this is a great collaborative project, but having to manage like power and everything there too, I'm like, no.
You see, I love that sort of stuff.
All right.
That's my jam. Marmalade.
This is great for someone who's not me to do, or someone to do for me. Look, I'll help kill mobs. I'll help gather resources. I'll help put it together, but I do not have the brain power to try and do something like this solo. Holy moly. Oh, I'm another angel investor. Great. Man, I am an angel invest. I am funding so many projects on this server.
Okay, take that back. All right, let's go back to surges. Okay.
Oh, we have the anvil here too.
Yep, that's why I'm back here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, funding Fuji's Britannia habit.
Calling it a habit is really quite something.
Okay. We're all good.
Hey, if
I
you've
didn't
got
actually
one extra,
notice. I didn't actually notice your dragon up there.
isn't that great?
That is really good.
I finished it and I was like, that's kind of interesting. And then Joe walked up and he's like, what if we did this? And then now we have a statue at the top. And honestly, it looks so good.
Uh,
Hey,
Cool.
James, before we log out, you want to gamble?
Sure.
All right. Meet me over at the market here.
Mm-hmm. I got a basic ring.
Ooh.
yay!
And nothing.
I think that means you lost.
Did the button press work?
Yeah.
It's out. Gambling.
What is this?
I have no idea. Arclight made this. It's a gachapon machine. You got to collect them all.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, it is fancy.
Ah.
I wonder how much Arclight's made off this.
Oh, there's a bunch
Ooh,
of stuff in
content
here.
server.
Damn. All right, excuse me. Huh. All right. Whee! All right, friends.
Yeah, and just like with a regular gachapon machine, just break it open at the back to see what's inside.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We'll be back next week. In the meantime, coming up next, Talking Sim with Cameron and Corey. And then no Let's Nope tonight. Adam's taking the week off. So Ben is going to be doing a Magic Legends bonus stream. So do tune in for that. We'll be back next week with more Woot. And thanks to Uno and Serge for hanging out. I'll talk to you two next week.
Thanks, friends.
Thank you.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
And y'all are great. Thanks for hanging out. Back next week. Bye, everybody. Gonna run some ads on the way out. Check out the Patreon and the Discord and our schedule. Okay, goodbye.